All right, so I've made videos before talking about the fact that, you know, and showing other women also talking about this. Women are inspired and feel desire for you when other women are into the man. Like, you know, if you're a man and you get no woman, women don't find that attractive. And we're going to see as this woman talks about how she was sparked into, you know, valuing her husband more, really, when she saw other women interested in him. So let's see.
She saw her husband
back
getting
3 to 5 minutes later,
and
there's like this bubbly
game.
19-year-old in a bikini, like, you know, giggling, flipping her hair at him. I was like, oh my God. And so, but I had never been put in that position. I was like, oh, I guess I am kind of a jealous girl in that way. And so, I mean, it did inspire me to, like, you know, hit the gym and take it like serious. I was like, oh, like I gotta keep on my toes. But that was my fault, because I don't really feel that way when I know that I'm on point, when I know that I look good.
And this is the thing. Why didn't you feel like you want to be the best version of yourself for your husband before that? Why did it take another woman? And this is kind of the whole point. When a woman sees, basically there's a term for this. It's called competition anxiety. If you're a man, you want to induce competition anxiety to some level in your woman, because as we see here, that's when she gives you the best version of herself. And as a woman, you want the type of man who does give you that feeling, because then you do value him more, right? We're seeing it right here. So let's continue.
It's like when I'm slipping up where I'm like, oh, I'm getting concerned. But to the cheating thing, I think women just have to be reasonable. A lot of infidelity occurs in marriages. I think you just can't expect your man to stay faithful if you're not putting anything out there for him, you know? And so it's also like, I think women lie too. Like, they think that if they've been married 18 years, they have 3 kids, that if he cheats, that they're, okay, I'm going to leave the marriage. That might not be the smartest thing to do. I
respect her for saying this, because it takes a level of logic, rationale, and the discipline in your emotions to be able to say something like this.
That might be something that you need to go to couples counseling over, or you need to...
No, burn it down, according to modern women.
No, well,
who cares?
They'll just be broke.
Yeah, so we see her saying she was inspired to, you know, get on her A game when another woman was interested. And it's very significant that she mentioned the age of the girl, right? She said a cute 19-year-old in a bikini. These are all traits of beauty, right? So when you're younger as a woman, that's when you're most beautiful. So she noted that she's in a bikini. That's a girl who is projecting and showing her physical beauty. All of these things that she understands on a unconscious, subconscious level, that is what men go for. So she sees that as competition, because if it was like a, you know, the old cleaner woman who's fully dressed and, you know, she's an old woman and all of that stuff, she probably wouldn't feel inspired in that way. You know, she wouldn't go, oh, I need to get on my A game, feel jealous and all of those things, right? So the point of this, and this is very difficult for people to understand, and you can not like this, or it really doesn't matter, your feelings on the matter. The human race is a polygynous race. Now, what that consists of is women being hypergamous and selective of the best men. And the best men usually get their pickings, right? So that's the general sexual nature of humans. When a woman has the feeling that, oh, this is the best type of man, then she feels inspired and her hypergamous nature is activated, right? She's like, oh, I want to get with that guy. So when you're in a marriage and the culture of the relationship no longer mimics that part of our human sexual nature, then she falls off her A game, like this woman did, because she only was then inspired to be the best her when her man was unconsciously or unintentionally following the principles that I just spoke about before, which is how a woman is sparked into having the highest level of desire for her man, right? Now, it would be wonderful if that was not the case. It would be wonderful. Us men, I think most men would love if it wasn't the case. If he could not, if she didn't have to see another woman interested in him and she still stayed on her A game. But clearly that's not enough. Now, on other levels, you could say there are other things that could also spark that thing in her to be like, yeah, I gotta be on my best A game, best A game, best A game. That is very true. But I'm just saying this is a very real part of, you know, the experience of relationships and our sexual nature. It's very real, and you clearly see this here. Why is it that a woman has to see another woman in order to be on her best game and value if her husband is there? Because there's a fear, there's a threat, and she's like, oh, I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose him. Let me get on point. But technically, in a perfect ideal world, I guess men wouldn't even want that, right? We just want our girl to feel like that anyway. But anyway, I want to know what you think. Comment down below. Let Reemus know. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.